Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. What do you need to focus on? And your past? Let's see if we can get one card on your strength. What else do you need to know? There's something happening here. You have a lot of major cards coming out, a lot. And it's not even just the major cards that are coming out. You've got some really high court cards coming out as well. So there's something significant is shifting within you that's resulting in something externally happening. It feels like it's here in your chest. There's something... Oh, it almost, because I'm getting a vision of kind of like a fireball expanding to the point where it cannot stay contained within whatever it's in. And so it's something that's been growing over a period of time, and it feels like it's expanding to the point where it has to break out of its shell. This is not something that can be contained anymore. And it is connected to your heart here. There's something about, I mean, not literally your heart expanding, but there's something about your desires or whatever it is that you want is expanding to the point where it cannot stay contained. You have to express this. You have to get this out in the open. Whatever it is that you're feeling, your emotions, you have to be able to express them in a way that it's the most beneficial for you, but it really makes it clear to everybody else kind of at the same time, what boundaries do you need to set? Looking here, bottom of the deck, I have the Fool. So this is a brand new beginning. So this is the new chapter that's unfolding. This Fool goes into things without any kind of expectation. This is a clear karma type of energy. So this is really putting the past behind you, allowing yourself to really begin something new here in a way that is different than what you're used to. And it feels like whatever I'm feeling, that kind of fireball energy, because it's a yellow-orange type of color that I'm seeing. And so whatever this fireball is that's inside you, it's connected to this new beginning, because what you need to do with this new chapter, this new lesson, whatever it is that you need to learn here, you have to be able to express yourself. You cannot contain yourself. So if in the past, in this chapter that you've been closing out, you were kind of held back, or maybe you didn't feel like you could express yourself, not fully, not authentically, so you couldn't express everything you were feeling or set the boundaries you knew you needed to set, that's going to be different now. That is all changing for you. When I look at the current energy here, so Magician, love to see that. King of Cups, and I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. It's lunchtime. So with the Magician and the King of Cups here, I do love that energy. So you are manifesting exactly what it is that you want, because this is about manifesting your desires. So the Fool is the brand new beginning, and then the first card out is the Magician. It's like you've got everything in front of you, all these possibilities in front of you. What is it that you truly want? Because that's the next card in the tarot. And it's being clarified with or influenced by the King of Cups energy here. And so King of Cups, male or female, is just the energy of the card. This is really speaking to what you want on an emotional level, that deep connection to whatever it is that you want. So if you really dig deep, Magician is very mental. So think about what it is that you want. How do you want to feel in this new chapter? Really use that as your guide. What you need to focus on is the Judgment card. So the Judgment is about making a clear decision. This is a once and for all. This is where I'm going to go. This is the path forward for me. I love that because it's actually facing the past, and it's saying the past, you need to go away. I'm making a final call. This is it. Whatever happened in the past, it's there. I don't need to relive this energy. That's it. King of Wands is showing up in your past energy. So male or female is just the energy of the card. It's interesting because you're showing up as kings in this. And so what's happening here is you started taking a lot of steps. This could be connected to that fireball I was feeling, where you knew you needed to do something. You needed to act in some sort of way. This Wands card is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a lot of taking action. Fire signs are not known for sitting back and letting things just unfold. There's a lot of action connected to it. And so with the King energy, it came from a place of experience. It's not like you're acting impulsively or you didn't in the past. You knew something here needed to change and you took the correct action. Three of Wands is showing up in your strength position. So this is about being patient. So as things unfold, trust that they're unfolding in a way that is in your best interest. No matter how long it takes, that's it. It's just things are going to happen exactly when they're supposed to, and they're going to happen in a way that is the most beneficial for you. When I look at your near future, I'm seeing justice. So this is the card of Libra. It is also about being balanced, feeling very secure within yourself. And so I do love to see that, because you are getting to a place where the actions that you're taking, how you're thinking about things and how you feel about things, because that's really the merging of this King of Wands, Magician, and the King of Cups, is getting you to a very balanced head and heart place where you feel very grounded. You feel very secure in the decisions that you're making and in the direction that you're going. And when I look at the external influences here, so I'm getting the Lovers and I'm getting the Four of Swords. So you might have been, and this would be part of the journey that you're on, Four of Swords does indicate that there was some sort of break that was necessary in order for you to heal. So you might have taken some sort of step back from a situation. Could be with somebody here in the past. I'm only getting that for a small number of people. I'm not getting that as the majority of this reading, but that could be the case where you're trying to reconnect with somebody here with that Lover's energy, somebody that you would see as a soulmate. And what you were doing during this time was really working on yourself. Now, if it's not somebody from the past, or this is not an existing relationship, because it's not going to be for everybody, this does indicate that you were taking some time in order to heal and get yourself ready for whatever it is that you're looking for, whatever type of relationship you're looking for, and really focused here on the type of relationship, not the type of person, because you can meet two people who are very similar people. Like you could meet a set of twins, and the twins end up being very different people, but on the outside, they appear very similar. Their credentials might be very similar. On paper, they may look a lot alike, well, in the physical 3D as well as on paper, but then their personalities might be different. Their responses to situations might be different. So really focus here on the type of relationship that you want. When I look in your hopes or fears, I am getting the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands. There's something here, you're very protective of yourself, and it looks like in the past you had to deal with people that manipulated you, lied to you, and so you really put your guard up in a specific way. And what you're trying to do right now is actually break down that energy. You are trying to remove your own barriers and really making this clear judgment to put the past behind you. That's Seven of Swords. So whomever in your past really kind of screwed you over in a way because they lied to you, and a lie by omission is still a lie. And so you want to put that behind you. You want to break down your own barriers. You want to go in a direction and be open to what you want. I do love to see that in your hopes or fears, because this tells me this is what's motivating you. This is what's helping you kind of get to this balanced state with that Libra card. Showing up in your potential outcome here is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is that long-term emotional fulfillment. So I do like to see where you're going with that energy. Let's see what additional details we get here. Tell me about the Magician with the King of Cups for Virgo. Justice. Yep. This is quite literally, the Magician is Mercury energy, so that is your thoughts, that is your communication, so it's all cerebral. And you've got your King of Cups, which is all emotional, and so right away, you are creating your own head and heart balance right now, and I love to see that showing up in your current as well as your near future. So let's get the Judgment card and see what is clarifying Judgment. We've got the Moon. You're very clear on what you want. The Moon is your emotions, and so you're very clear. I'm putting the past behind me. I'm not going to let it dictate my path forward. With the King of Wands, I'm getting the Five of Cups. So this is you actively seeing things from a different perspective. Instead of focusing on the Three Cups that spilled over, you made a decision in the past to start focusing on the Two of Cups that are standing upright. You could dwell on the negative all day long, every day. No one's really going to stop you except yourself. And you did. You turned things around for yourself. And that's what put you into some sort of head and heart alignment. Okay. So with the Three of Wands, I am getting the Two of Cups with the World here. There's something, I'm definitely getting some sort of cyclic type of energy, some sort of cycle. It feels a lot like you are breaking an old cycle. Your strength here when it comes to love and relationships is you use this time to break an old pattern that you had in romance. You did a lot of work on yourself, but it feels a lot like you broke an old pattern here. With the I'm getting the Magician with the Justice, but that's not at all. I'm actually getting 2 cards and I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So this is extremely positive. So you have these cards in your current energy. You have them showing up in your near future as well. But what's happening here is we added Jupiter into the mix. And so this is all about positivity. This is that movement forward in a way that is in your best interest. Jupiter energy likes to grow and expand. And so whatever you're doing, keep it up. Whatever you're focusing on, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest from a dream standpoint, you're really being blessed by the universe here with that Jupiter energy. When it comes to Jupiter as a planet, it is considered the most benefic, meaning that whatever it touches turns to gold. And so it's touching your balance and your dreams. So love to see that. Tell me about the Lovers. Ace of Pentacles. Let's get the Four of Swords, because these are definitely connected. King of Cups. Yeah, Four of Swords, King of Cups. And I'm saying King of Cups because you're showing up as the King of Cups as well as the King of Wands. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. You're showing up as King energy, which tells me that you've really done the work that you need to do. You've really elevated yourself during this entire process. And so there was a healing that needed to take place. So really you could heal your heart. And it was about breaking these old patterns when it comes to love and romance. And what it's doing is it's going to allow you to make some sort of commitment, offer up a commitment to somebody that you would see as a soulmate, somebody here with long-term potential. Tell me about the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Wands for Virgo. We have the Six of Pentacles, but the way that it's shown in this deck, it's out of balance. So even though it's a card of generosity, so you were very generous in an old relationship, but it was very out of alignment. It was very out of balance. You can see that the way that these Pentacles, there's just, you were putting more into the connection than the other person, but this other person was holding some sort of wish or hope or dream above you. They were manipulating a situation, making you think that this is exactly what you wanted. And so it kept you in the relationship probably longer than you should have been or longer than you wanted to be. That's the pattern that you're breaking. That's what you're kind of releasing. With the Ten of Cups, I'm getting the Six of Cups. So when it comes to those past people, I now have 2 cards that indicate this could be somebody from your past returning. That doesn't have to be the case, but Judgment is one of those cards. Six of Cups is one of those cards. And so you're very clear on your emotions, but also 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups. I love to see that. 6 of Cups is kind of a childlike energy. So children might be involved, may or may not be applicable. But 10 of Cups, 6 of Cups, I mean, this is long-term emotional fulfillment. This is like a family type of situation where maybe you want to establish a family with another person or blend a family together because, again, you might already have children. This other person might have children. It's very common today. And so there might be some sort of blending happening here, but it leads to a long-term emotional fulfillment for you. Well, and for this other person because it's going to be reciprocal. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.